where courtesans were queens. This is the tagline of Sanjay Leela Bhansali's latest magnum opus, a series for Netflix called Heeramandi. The series, which is likely to premiere early next year, tells the story of a group of courtesans in pre-independence India. The motion poster was unveiled last month in the presence of Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos and features 6 actresses including Manisha Koirala, Aditi Rao Hydari and Sonakshi Sinha, all of whom are resplendent in similar attire and heavy jewels. The visuals scream sensuality, beauty, poetry, but the series of shots also suggest damage, sadness. We understand instantly that these are women who have endured. Sanjay's courtesan queens are the latest incarnation of the Hindi cinema Tawaif, a woman of high taste and fashion. The Tawaif might be a sex worker, but she's also a poet. She is more often than not a tragic figure who suffers and sacrifices, and yet, somehow, her heart doesn't harden. It's still made of gold. These are a few of my favorite Tawaifs from Hindi cinema. Umrao Jaan, 1981. Rekha as Umrao Jaan set the gold standard for Tawaifs in Hindi cinema. It was as though her entire career and her tumultuous personal life led up to this national award-winning performance of a woman who did what the late Carrie Fisher advised artists to do. She takes her broken heart and makes it into art. Umrao is kidnapped as a young girl and sold to a kotha. Her relationships must necessarily fail because society will not allow them to flourish. Director and co-writer Muzaffar Ali creates a mid-19th century world brimming with beautiful clothes, a certain lost etiquette, and exquisite music. The Umrao Jaan soundtrack, music by Khayyam and lyrics by Sharyar, is a landmark. If you haven't seen Umrao Jaan yet, find it. Devdas, 2002. In one scene, Paro, the woman Devdas loves, warns Chandramukhi. The courtesan Devdas drowns his sorrows with because Paro marries someone else about harboring notions of marriage. She says, "Tawaifon ki takdeer mein shohar nahi hote." To which Chandramukhi replies, "Tawaifon ki takdeer hi nahi hoti." Chandramukhi knows that Devdas doesn't love her, and yet she nurtures him and does her best to slow down his rapid descent into alcohol-fueled destruction. Watch Madhuri Dixit, gorgeous in sparkling green in the song Mardala. Music by Ismail Darbar, lyrics by Nusrat Badr, to understand how gloriously Bhansali imagines the artistry of the courtesan. And my last one is Mughal-e-Azam, 1960. Was Anarkali, the name means pomegranate blossom, a slave or a concubine or a courtesan? Accounts vary, but when we first see her face in Mughal-e-Azam, we can only gasp. In the song Mohe Pangat Pe, director K. Asif unveils the face of the beauteous Madhubala. Before this, we see her covered in plaster pretending to be a statue. Anarkali sings, she bites her lip in tight close-up, we fall in love, and so does the prince. Of course, a relationship between a lowly dancing girl and a prince can only end in tragedy. But before that, we get Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya, in which Anarkali declares her love in front of the emperor. As he sits there seething, she defiantly sings, "Parda nahi jab koi khuda se, bando se parda karna kya." It's the ultimate rebellion and moral victory, and it's unforgettable cinema. Who are your favorite Tawaifs in Hindi film? Tell me in the comments below and do subscribe to Reviews and More.